Hey, yo! Welcome, good evening, hello, and welcome back. How's everybody doing? I almost missed my... I almost missed my entrance there. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta go pregnant. Hell yes, welcome in. Anyone preggers in chat? Anybody, trying for a new life, a new future, a new wonderful beginning for everybody else. Hi, oh my god, guys, hello. Okay, before I say hi, dude. Okay, I need to hop off real fast. Fucking pregnant. Okay. That's enough pregnant. That's enough pregnancy, guys. That is enough pregnancy. Okay, we're gonna go over this in a second. Let me first hop over here. Hi, welcome in. I hope everybody's doing absolutely great today. But enough pregnancy. Well, we'll deal with that. Join us, Phlyo. Do I need to make myself a preggers PNG so I can so I can so I can celebrate Pride Month accordingly? Anyways, speaking of Pride Month, guys, it is the 1st of June. You know what that means? It is finally time to become gay. So that's what happens. On June 1st, everybody becomes gay. From now on until the end of the month, any straight action committed in the chat is forbidden. You will get timed out for being straight in chat. So I hope you can be very, very gay with all of us. Okay, there was one thing that I was like considering doing. One singular thing. But unfortunately, I only just, it only came to my mind just about, 2 minutes before I went live. Which was, I was like, what if I made a gender-bent version of myself for Pride Month? So I can still, lust after the beauty that is Phoebe and every other woman that exists. That would have been pretty smart to get around the straight ban. What was that? I just heard something fall. What the fuck? That was weird. Anyways, let me just go. I see that you posted something. I will look at it in a second. Let me just say hello to everybody before we begin. Welcome in Oscar. Welcome in Grass. Welcome in Willie. Welcome in Raph. Welcome in Witch Dev. Welcome in Mia. Welcome in Romo. Oh my god. Welcome in Nerdboard. Hi. Welcome in Zampa as well. Oh my god. The French are in. Everybody hide. Also, welcome in Lorient, welcome in Silai, and welcome in Hannibal as well. What are official casualties of Fibs Heat Month? We're still trying to figure that out. We're still scraping some remainders off of the walls in some of the departments that got breached. So currently we're not quite aware. Yeah, it's at least 72. That is true. It is at least 72, but we're still trying to figure out if some of the less recognizable bodies are actually one or multiple, or if there's just some parts missing. If she got hungry or something. But yeah, 72 is the final, or rather the what is it called? For now, the toll of the death count. So I do thank you, Hannibal, for the current one. Exactly. So thank you, Hannibal, for taking some of that heat. I do appreciate that. It would have probably been higher than that. I can only remember a few years ago we had something about the 300 mark. So that was a pretty bad year. It was a pleasure. I hope it is. Rest your organs, rest your dick, man. You're gonna be useful again next year. So until then, I hope you have some nice vacation. We'll even give you a little bonus off, so you can fully recover. So it's gonna be fully usable again, fully operational. Also, welcome in Burmy, hi, and welcome in Octo, hi, boys. Hell yes, you understand it. You understand Pride Month. I see. Very good. There's still Fly on the loose. Well, I mean, I don't think you can do much with that organ of you. I mean, we can throw you at him and hope that you still come out in some parts, so we can stitch you back together at some point. If you're down for that, sure, you can earn an extra bonus if you want to. Sorry, I fell from your roof. Don't look outside. It's embarrassing. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, let me look at what the fuck Zampa sent as well. since I'm finally caught up again. Where it is? Where is it? Let me see. Give me a second. I need to put in my passwords. Na 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 na. Huh? Okay, that looks interesting. That looks like a very interesting video. Let me get in on that in a second. Also, oh my fucking god, today's the first day that is actually like so incredibly hot. Specifically because it started raining like in the middle of the day for no fucking reason. Like we have like 60% humidity now. It was like 69 to 70% before, and it's like 26 degrees. I had my windows closed the entire day before the rain. After the rain. Before the rain, I had them open to cool down. I had them closed after the rain, and even still, the entire humidity just barged into my apartment for some fucking reason. So now I'm also very, very warm, and I don't like it, and it's gonna get even worse once I start doing Beat Sabers in a little bit. So yeah, that's great. Give heat? No, I wish I could give you my heat, but I don't think I can. Today is because June 1st. True, that's pretty hot. I was swimming when it wasn't raining. Dude, okay, damn. I kind of wanna try swimming again, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm way too fucking lazy. Like, I have a public swimming pool around like maybe 15 minutes by foot down into the city. But I haven't been into a public swimming pool for so long that I don't know what to do. I'm so nervous just to go there that I've just kept pushing it away for like the past 2 years, since I was like, oh yeah, they have finished renovating this specific swimming pool, so I might as well just like go down and like try it out. But no, I'm still too shy to go. I got breathlessness or whatever it is, icky cold, sweat, and throw up mood walking home since I ran up the hill too fast. Oh, well, all of that just because you ran up the hill too fast? Oh, damn. You might need to calm down a little bit next time so you can actually, do some, a little bit more of a distance. But I hope you're feeling well, hope you're feeling better soon, grass. Time to put up a new Maru quote since it's June, for example, one of your DMs. All right, let me look. What we got? What do we got? All right, I like this one. I like the one with the anals. That one's pretty good. Sure. Let me open that one up real fast. Save image. Maru gay. All right. Sounds good. Now I just need to fucking put that in here as well. June is Phlyo month. I think you kind of mistyped that one, but the spirit is there, so yeah, sure, I'll take it. It's Phlyo month. Phlyo. Hell yes, we take that. I think I deserve getting at least 1 month of the year. All right, I think that one's pretty good. I think we're taking this one. What if we just stack him up? What if we just keep collecting them? I think it's a cute little collection that we have here. I think it's fair, just Maru appreciation and stuff. Phlyo, damn. All right, let me actually open up the fucking video that Zampa sent. Give me a second. I need to make sure that I'm on the correct browser window. Yep, that seems to be the correct one. Let's hop over there. All right, let's listen to this one. It has a great title, so let's see what she's gonna say to us in this one.
Stop getting pregnant! Stop pregnancy! Stop getting pregnant! Stop getting pregnant right now!
All right, guys, you heard her. You fucking heard her. Stop getting pregnant right now. Oh wait. Wait, no. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this recommendation just reminded me. I highly doubt I'll keep getting pregnant. Stop getting pregnant right fucking now. Okay? I know it's gauge months. I know it's gauge month. it is it is the month of the June, the gay pride. That doesn't mean you need to get pregnant, okay? What do you think will happen to it after you get pregnant? You know, gay month only lasts 1 month. You only have the ability to get male pregnant 1 month. What do you think happens to the impreg child after that, huh? How do you think that's gonna fucking turn out to be, huh? Suddenly it doesn't seem as comfortable anymore, huh? More to fly after awesome incident. Stop getting pregnant. I'm a man, so I can't get pregnant. Well, Raph, you see, Pride Month is a very special time. Return to sender. Oh God. Damn. Okay. Return child to sender. Just push him back up. Damn. I don't care. I want it every day. Okay. Which dev? Are you in heat? What is happening? Why? Are you having your? I don't even know what to call this. Are your hormones out of control now? Are you in fucking child fever? Credit card declined. Unbirths. Oh God, put the child back. No, please don't. That reminds me of that one awful meme of like a woman saying like, it's like one of these comics that are like really, really ugly drawn, and it's like really disturbing. But it just says like, I'm in my 35th year of pregnancy or something. And you just have the woman sit there, and you just see like the outlines of just a person, like, like sitting in her fucking belly, and it's fucking disturbing. But that kind of reminded me of that one. Fucking unbirths. You just grow up inside. You're just like, all right, I guess I'm just living here now. I mean, I guess at least it's comfortable, not very, spacious, but might be better than some rooms that you can get in Japan. How to efficiently eat burgers. Doistge. Yep, Doistge. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. By the way, do we only? I need to ask. I think it's probably a thing everywhere else as well, but for some reason it just like, it just seems very German to me. But like, you guys also like have a like little toothpick in the middle of your burgers when you get them nowadays, right? Like, this is not just a German thing. Because, like, this is something new that I only, like, a few years ago. Yeah, we also have that. Yeah, thank you, Maru, for telling me. But, by the way, you are German. I hate to break it to you, but you are German. I am not asking you. Which dev that... Oh, fuck you. Okay. Oh, Maru's here. Yeah. Oh, everybody hide. Everybody hide. The rat's gonna get your ass. The rat's gonna get your ass. You're gonna get impregnated. He hates me. Only on Wednesdays. Now come here. Let me deep throat you. What? What's question again? Don't worry about it. Show him the new quote. All right. Oh yeah, we got a new code for Pride Month. We got a we got a new Maru quote for Pride Month. Yeah, yippee, yippee! Isn't that great? Now we're absolutely in the vibe for the month. Me when I get you. God, that is ancient. Well, I have no idea, my brother. Romo sent that one to me. That is not like I don't keep screenshots. I don't keep screenshots of messages. Like, everything you see that is like screenshot is all from other people. It's like 2 years old. Damn. I mean, okay, wait. Maru has to have like an even better. Maru, can you look in your messages and send me a better one, please? You gotta have like something that is a bit more up to date and like even gayer probably. I'm expecting, man. Come on. I'm sure you got some bangers there. He dug deep. I think he just has a folder where he saves all of your like quotes. Like, that's just the main thing. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys something that I just saw. Because in the recommends, you might see Monsieur Kaiber over here. Monsieur Kaiber,
Oh my god!
Hey, Eric, welcome and hello. How you doing? Oh, damn, that was a... that was an interesting gift. Absolutely not. I must have a million messages on your link by now. Well, you can look through that. Yeah, it's the Mr. Fry guy. I haven't seen that guy around for a bit. Probably has them in a database. Just search for tags. True. That would be interesting if you have like, if you have an actual database of Maru quotes. What would you tag them by? Like homophobic, gay, like inappropriate, harassment, sexual harassment, woman hating, general drug abuse. You can probably put alcoholism in a separate one, I would assume. Or you just hashtag everything based. That's true. Punching woman is a separate tag. I mean, yeah, he probably has a lot of those. That's fair. I mean, can't blame him. Seems, it's a hobby. I get that. Everybody has their own hobbies. But yeah, as I wanted to say, I just saw this thumbnail and it just like triggered a fucking memory in my brain of the movie. This is from a Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Hey, Ronder, welcome and hello. How you doing? Welcome. How's your day? Hope you have a good one. Found another one. Okay, let me see. What's the other one? Okay, wait. Yeah, that's even better. That is even fucking better. Okay, yeah, I'm getting this one. This one is way better than the other one. Maruge 2. Oh no, don't worry about it. It's just I think you would you would put your signature on that. All right. Wait, that's still Maruge. I need Maruge 2. There it is, Maruge 2. There it is. I think this one's a bit better. So I'm going to delete the other one. So I think this one's a little bit more updated, a little bit more, I just feel a lot more personality in that one than the other one. Like this one you can tell this is Maru. This is the guy. He knows. Okay, that's just based actually exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying, man. It's what it is, I think this one, yeah. He literally just put his signature on that, so I think we're good. To keep then. Was that you? It literally says Maru there, so yes, it was him, in fact. It's from today, too. I don't think it is from today. Oh, wait, true. The top one. It's today, guys. You gotta, you just gotta believe. It's from today. If you believe hard enough, yeah, it's from today. All right, okay, back to the things I wanted to talk about. All right, I know that not a single person out of any of you has watched the recent Yu-Gi-Oh movie, but I just have to say, like, I'm obviously I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been following Yu-Gi-Oh since I remember. It's one of my favorite games, even if it's shit and awful and I hate it. I love it still. And they, like, quite recently, I think 2017, 19, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there, they made a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie out of nowhere. Nobody fucking expected it. And they just made a new movie. And they had, like, some of the fucking most based Kaiba, like, voice lines in that movie out of any of the fucking, like, series. Because, Kaiba's a fucking, he's a dude. He has money. He doesn't care about anything. But they actively just made him a fucking Chad in that one. So I want to share that with you guys. I want to share that. Bro fucking just bro just fucking jumps out of the fucking jet. Because he can. Oh wait, it's all of the...
I bet you can't catch me.
Oh, it's also the older ones. Okay, never mind.
Nice outfit, dork. And
I see.
anyone who's late for registration will be disqualified.
Alright.
Okuba, make sure Wheeler's late.
Kaiba doesn't believe
He's
in
so
all that magic
based.
stuff anyway. Yeah, it's all
It's true. I went to a great deal of
Dude, I love this one.
creating the Pharaoh's deck.
I love this one. This one is from the
Even his
movie.
perfectly coiffed
He's just
hair.
like
In fact,
fucking
that part
yapping
is what
about
took the
Pharaoh
longest.
this, Pharaoh this.
Crown to some nobody.
Wait, what the fuck?
In fact, that part is what took the longest. Strategies, even his perfectly coiffed hair.
Yeah,
In fact,
fucking
that
hair.
part
God
is
damn
what
it.
took the longest. Chip crown to some
Okay, this
nobody.
one is like so cut together. Like, I wish they would just have put the movie ones, but it's fine. We're gonna get through everything base that Kaiba has ever said.
No one deserves that title but me.
hold on.
I don't want to.
Wait, why does he look so... Bro, you can see he's He's craving for Kaiba, dude. Like this is this is the expression of somebody that is like that is just, you know, a craving for the touch of a loved one that doesn't love them back. Like he looks like a lost puppy on the outside of a fucking train station. Can you make it a little louder? Yeah, sure, I can do that. There you go.
Hold on.
I don't want to hear another word. You're a disgrace to the game, Yugi.
Let's go.
You're a disgrace to the game. It's kind of hard, dude. How do I get eyebrows like that? You know, it's just you just gotta be born with it, man. Either that, or you have to go through arduous training of, you know, enlarging your eyebrows. It is for the cards. Oh, thank you. The heart of the cards. I was looking for that one. Thanks. That's where it went.
Oh, grab on. Hurry.
I'm not gonna make it!
Guess again.
Yeet the child.
Over. Trust me. Look, face the facts, Siegfried.
Damn.
Your life points hit 0. That's about as over as it gets. So take what little
Alright.
dignity you have left and get lost.
Damn. Okay. Okay. They just put in everything where he insults somebody. I mean, you know, based enough, but not the things that I was looking for. I'm still taking it. Dude, I fucking love Kaiba so much. Honestly, everybody's always like, "Oh my god, Yugi's so cool. Fucking Yami Yugi. He's so cool." And he's like, you know, fuck Yami Yugi. He's a fucking bitch. Okay, he's a fucking bitch with no balls. Kaiba's a fucking Chad. Okay, Kaiba knows what's up. He doesn't take shit from anybody. He's a sore loser, and he has fucking daddy issues. But you know, but he's better. He's better. He knows he's better. It's a good day to celebrate your love for Kaiba. Exactly. And I don't want to hide it anymore. I fucking love Kaiba, okay? He's beautiful. I would kiss him.
To a duel here and now. With one condition. You must use these rare cards to boost the dueling power of your pathetic deck.
With all these rare cards and my skill.
I remember. Dude, this was so funny. He basically like came up to a guy on the street and threw like a suitcase full of like rare cards into his face, and he's just like, all right, you have to duel me now, but you have to use all of these good cards because otherwise you're too shit at the game and it won't even matter.
Oh, there's no way I'll lose.
He calls himself a duelist,
What
but he's
the-
just a little
huh?
puppy.
What? I don't remember Kaiba having a double chin. What was this? The fucking Discord mod arc? What happened? The fuck?
Dog cringing in fear.
Damn. Okay. Damn. He was way ahead of his time. Damn. Should put the fucking cringe in there.
Not scared of you.
Bad dog, don't contradict your master.
You're not.
Sit.
What?
Sit at your master's feet, where you belong.
All right. I didn't remember him being into pet play, but all right. You know, for him I'll do it. For him I'll do it. You heard it here first.
Feet, where you belong.
This is so funny.
Fire whoever designed that bottle. Kaiba Corp's products shouldn't bend that easily.
Yes, understood.
So you got a dweeb.
That's fucking Chad. Fire whoever designed this. Guy was a Shadow cosplayer, isn't he? What? Shadow? You mean Shadow the Hedgehog? Does he love Latinas though? No, he only loves dragons, and he's fucking based for that, okay? I take after him. He's my great idol. I will never, you know, Kaiba despises women and he loves dragons. Okay, I don't think he despises women, but you know, he loves dragons, and that's good enough for me. That's what I do. I love dragons.
Am I supposed to be scared to attack?
Uguay Segs, welcome in Dikla.
Innocent soul concerns you.
We're watching Kaiba being based.
As the president of a major corporation, I have to do that every day.
Wait, that
Only
way.
if destroying.
Am I supposed to be scared to attack?
Well, only if destroying an innocent soul concerns you.
As the president of a major corporation, I have to do that every day.
Damn. Bro, dude, okay, I love rewatching these because holy fuck, I missed so many little things like while the anime was playing. Holy fucking based. He actually is just the corporate king. It's just business, indeed it is. Also, hey Grim, hi, how you doing? Very part of Kaiba is that that his drip is 5Ks. You know, he was just so cool. They had to design the case after him. So honestly, understandable.
I think not.
Oh yeah,
No one orders around Seto Kaiba.
based. Dude, okay, wait, why? Why does he have a fucking... Like, I always thought this was supposed to be a fucking normal ass, like, suit or whatever, like a cape or some shit. Why is this part just the fucking electronic part? Like, what? When did that happen? When did this become fucking a metal suit?
No one. You said tech has its limits. Wrong. There are no limits when you're as brilliant as Seto Kaiba.
Damn, what a Chad. He's just as smart.
There's a little problem with your plans.
Get better cuts you turn you
There's
transformer
only
true.
one duelist in the entire world who's talented enough to defeat Yugi, and that's me.
Damn.
And as I see it, your plan only works if he loses. But then again, I guess that's only one man's opinion, isn't it, Siegfried?
So I'd say your brother has as much of a shot at winning as your company does of ever succeeding.
Damn, alright. Chill.
If
Chill.
your monster is so tough, then let's see if it can take her down.
Right? Okay, wait, I wanna rewatch this. I wanna rewatch this movie. Look at it, the light white
Can't
dragon!
these people see this is only a card game? What are you looking at? Look at me. I'm talking to some golden antique eyeball.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yugi.
God, I love
You
just watching
triggered
this.
my trap card.
Heh, heh, heh.
Power balance.
And him. Am I supposed
Wait,
to
what-
believe
wait.
that's some ancient version of me?
I love that this is like Seto Kaiba being the best anime character for 5 minutes straight, and the last clip was basically him just saying like, "Oh, you activated my trap card." What's the context here? Like, why is this supposed to be him being the best character? Like, okay, I mean, I'm one to speak, but this guy that made this video clearly has been very influenced by Kaiba, so he's like, yeah, anything he does, honestly, just best thing ever. He's just the best. I mean, yeah, he is.
His name is Seto, and 5,000 years ago he fought bravely by my side to save Egypt. I also learned that his father and my father were brothers.
Are you saying
Ew.
we're cousins?
You, you, yeah, now make out.
That's right. Bow down in defeat.
You did
I mean,
it,
nothing new.
Hey, Joey, you did okay, but you're still no match for my brother, right, Seto?
Out-dueling Joey Wheeler is no cause for celebration.
Damn. Okay, buddy. That's kind of low. What the fuck? Are Yugi's balls constantly dropping deeper? I mean, yeah. Whenever he goes into Pharaoh mode, he just drops. He just hits puberty, and whenever the Pharaoh goes away, he just unpubertizes himself. He just gets back to being a little boy. He's just like, oh my god, my balls, my balls raised again. Oh no.
I could have beaten him blindfolded. What a waste of my time. I've had about all I can take of you people, so leave me alone and have a nice life. Listen, Zork, I've been smacking
He's
around
just-
virtual
He's just so spiteful. I love him.
alone and have a nice life.
I love how
Listen,
fucking
Zork,
spiteful he is.
I've been smacking around virtual monsters like you ever since I could talk.
Oh,
As
damn.
a matter of fact,
Oh.
my first words were neutron blast attack.
What? That came so out of nowhere. What the fuck? Damn. I guess he really was raised on fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Holy shit. Dude, it wasn't, I thought Yu-Gi-Oh, like the card game was supposed to be like new, like in universe as well. Like wasn't fucking, what's his name? Wasn't Pegasus like the inventor of the game and he only recently invented the game or something? Like, and he's like, yeah, I played this game since I was a tiny baby child. And I love the blue eyes and I wanted to have sex with it for as long as I can remember. Honestly, he's literally
Blue
me.
Eyes, but let's see you
Damn.
stand up to 3 in the form of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
God, it's so... It's... Why does it look so chunky?
Now ancient overgrown windbag how we do things back home.
Damn.
Neutron blast attack.
Neutron blast attack. It's so dumb. Okay, by the way, did you know? Fuck, I don't remember fully, but I think they either had to censor Zorg, the monster that you just saw being attacked, in the English dub, or something like that, because, as you can see, he has a ginormous penis that looks like a dragon. Don't question it. Don't just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. This dragon, it comes from his crotch. Questionable design if I've ever seen one, but, is it fuckable? I don't think something of this size would be fuckable. Let me actually look. Okay, I'm gonna hide this just in case I unearth something ungodly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zorg. Look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. It's a fucking look on the top of his penis. The fucking dragon, dude. So they had to censor it. They just basically made it like a huge black thing instead. So you couldn't see that there's like a dragon coming from his fucking crotch. I don't know. I do not understand what the fucking designers were smoking. I don't know. That one's a bad dragon. Oh man, that is for sure a very bad dragon, yes. I agree. That is a very, very bad dragon. I do not want that dragon anywhere near me or my family, but Jesus Christ. This is so funny to me. Like, they were like, oh my god, okay, we need to make Zorg, the ultimate evil. What can we make it? Like, okay, let's just put a little demon on there and like wings, so like it looks like a devil. And like a tail, a really cool tail, okay. What else can we put on it? Let's combine a dragon with it, but I don't know where to put it, so I'll just put it like in the fucking crotch area. It's surely nobody will notice, right? Surely nobody will have second thoughts about what this looks like. That good shit? Yeah, they were.
Because I figure, if there is intelligent life out there, then let's teach them how to duel.
I remember this. This is part of the second Yu-Gi-Oh! Like big Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, GX, but they're just like, all right, let's I don't know, let's shoot a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card to space for no reason at all. Let's just shoot a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card to space, and that's like an entire fucking plot point. That the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card they sent to space like became like, I don't know, like somebody shot like space rays at it and it became sentient or some shit. And that's a whole plot point in the series. Don't question it. Just do not question it, okay? But yeah, it is very Kaiba core, so it makes sense that it is in here. But goddamn, dude, I fucking love this guy. He's insane in the best way possible. He's just extremely autistic, like towards his Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game and towards his Blue Eyes White Dragons. And he's just very smart and he's just having a good time. He's just having a good time. He's being spiteful as fuck against like Yugi and anybody that's trying to be better than him. But honestly, fucking you go, King. You go, King. Kaiba can buy so many booster packs. Dude, he owns the booster packs. I mean, he doesn't, but yeah. Technically, he would. He can buy all of them. I wish I could buy as many. I never question the heart of the cards. Good. That's good. You should never. Okay, funnily enough, I think I talked about this before, but you guys know how like Atem or like Yami Yugi, the bigger Yugi, always had the ability to do like, you have to believe in the heart of the cards and shit like that. And then he would always draw the card that he wanted to draw or that he needed to win. Canonically, the power of the Millennium item that Yugi has, the Millennium Puzzle, canonically, the item, the ability of that item is to basically change fate. So he would always draw the card that he needs. So technically, Yugi was always cheating. Canonically, canonically, he was always fucking cheating. And that's great, I think. I think that teaches a valuable lesson in life. Because, you know, sometimes you just gotta not play, you know, towards the rules and to win. As long as nobody finds out. If you cannot call it tax evasion, is it really tax evasion? Same with the heart of the cards. Is it really cheating if you call it the heart of the cards? Exactly. That's my point. It's not cheating if it's a card, bro. What do you mean? For CD valid, very valid, yeah. Rules are meant to be broken. Hell yes. I can put my signature under that. I agree. I do agree. Alright, I still have one more bread to finish before we hop over. But yeah, if you have not noticed yet by the title of the stream, or maybe my schedule if anybody ever looks at that, we're gonna play Beat Saber in a little bit. I'm gonna whip out my sabers and I'm gonna flail them around, and we're gonna try to hit some stuff and maybe do it on a beat or something. I have tried this out a little bit, and I have noticed that if I put on the headset mic, I have significant delay on what you hear me say towards and like between me and the game. So for example, whenever I try to hum with the song while I'm playing it, the input that you'll get will be me humming like half a second later. And the solution that I have, like, you know, we have kind of like thought of is just using my normal mic, because that way I should be on time with the things you see, because the normal mic doesn't have the delay that the game has, or the headset mic has. So we'll see how that works. Unfortunately, I will be quite a bit quieter, so I hope you don't mind that, because I can't really change it. And I will also ask you guys to please tell me if you would like the game to be louder or quieter or anything like that, so I can adjust everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what we need to do today. I'm looking forward. I've played Beat Saber quite a bit. Not really recently. I've played like 2 or 3 rounds during the last few weeks while trying everything out and seeing if it works, if I can stream it on Steam and everything, on Discord. But yeah, I used to play quite a bit in January. When I was in the other apartment and I couldn't use the internet a lot, so I would just locally play Beat Sabers quite a bit. Turn that shit up all the way. We gotta hear the bangers. I mean, yeah, but do you not want to hear me Sag cry? They hate me. They don't want to hear me. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sad. Some shit like that. But yeah, no. I have some quite the nice songs prepared, I think. I have way too many downloaded, so we're absolutely not gonna go through everything. No way. But that just means we can save some stuff up for another time. Another thing that I want to mention is that I will probably play everything that I can on hard or expert. So I will fail a lot, probably, or I will fail like in the last second of a set. So that's gonna be great. I'm gonna be very embarrassed about that when that happens, but whatever. It's fine. It's not as if it's like actually some achievement that I'm trying to get. Crank that Limp Biscuit. What are you calling my dick? What the fuck? That's mean. What the hell? It's kind of fucked up. Why would you call it that? That's fucked. It has a name, okay? God damn it. So rude. God damn. Yeah, but that's the thing. I really hope that my PC will be able to handle this, because I have tried to stream it on Discord before, but it's an entirely different thing if I try to stream it on Twitch with a good bandwidth. So we will see if it holds up. If it doesn't, I'll just stop playing Beat Sabers, and we're probably just gonna play some more Expedition 33. So that's the alternative that we can do today if that doesn't work out and for any sort of reason. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I still haven't eaten anything. God damn it. Do you guys have any videos that I can watch? Because I still need to eat this, and I don't think I can eat while talking. Sure, tier list. We could also do that. Yeah, sure. I would be down to do a chatter tier list if the thing doesn't work out. Let me start Expedition already. Yes, I did. I actually did manage to finish Bloodborne on Friday. and I had some time left over because I basically rushed through all the remaining bosses, which was like 3-4 bosses, like two or three bosses and the final two. And after that we just started. So yeah, there is a. Oh fuck! I don't think, did I rename it? I don't think I renamed it. Let me just check if I actually uploaded it on YouTube yet, or if I forgot. I might have forgotten actually. Damn, I might be stupid. Drunk Oak videos. The fuck is that? What is Drunk Oak? Isn't that like these videos that have like borderline porn in them? Is it that one? Alright, let me see. 2 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that is basically borderline porn. I don't know how safe that is to put in the chat. It's technically not actual porn, so I guess it's fine, but yeah, we're absolutely not gonna watch that. We're absolutely not gonna watch that. You guys can watch that on your own on your own time. So yeah. Yeah. Alright, let me check if I uploaded the thing. I did not. Damn, I'm fucking stupid. I should be able to do that now. Give me a second. Alright, let me look. Let me look. Oh yeah. And he intends to play Moemon. Bro hates sexy Pokemon. What the fuck do you mean? I think there is quite the difference between the thing you sent me just now and fucking pixeled Pokemons. Also, Moemon's supposed to be cute. What the fuck, brother? God damn it. Holy. You need to chill. Alright, Phlyo plays Bloodborne finale. And Expedition 33. And that was from Friday, which is the... should have been the 30th. 5th, 24. Alright, let's make it public. Alright. And that should be uploaded in a bit, I guess. Pokerun. Good one. You put arrow in there to make it sexy. I understand that one. That was so funny, Octo. You're a real comedian. You're a real funny one. Then you haven't seen some of the Moemon's final evolutions. What do you mean? What do you mean? I honestly doubt that they are gonna be like that, like quote unquote like sexual. Like I don't think that's gonna happen. Like even if they like got tits out, it's just pixels. Like what's gonna happen? I'm actually very much looking forward to playing that because it's been so long since I've seen any of the Moemon sprites. And I really liked them back then. Like I thought they were really fucking cute, so I can't wait. What are you cluelessing? Okay, fuck you. Sign up for TCG plays this Wednesday. I'm just about prep for some games. Hell yes, let's go. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I can't, dude. I would love to go back to just playing Yu-Gi-Oh locals. But at this point, like any place that I could go to, it's just meta. Like nobody's playing for fun anymore. It's no chill gaming. Like I'm just, completely ignoring that there is no place near me that I could go to. So yeah. Hey Zarek, welcome back. Hi. You can play. Well, I'm still eating, so I can't currently play. I'm gonna try to finish my food before I even start gaming. And also I'm gonna play Beat Sabers. There's not gonna be Expedition. Very sorry to say. They're trying to break a Spiritomb with a move pain. Yep. Nodders. Yep. Oh, breed. I see. Dude, I remember back when there was a time when I actually tried to play like Pokemon, like quote unquote competitively, like in the not TCG, but like actual Pokemon games. It was the first time where I was actually like, okay, I'm gonna look up what good builds are for like Pokemons, and I'm gonna try to build a team with like Pokemons that I like, that have like a cool, that have good coverage of all the types, but also are like Pokemon that I like and I think are cool. and I leveled up like fucking 50 Pokemon to level 50 or whatever, so I could get them like into the arena for that. And then I spent like a week or something theory crafting which ones I could use with which abilities. And then I put them together and I played like the quote unquote competitive like online versus for about a week or two. And then I dropped it and I never looked at it again. Pokemon that is like the way to go, to be honest. Oh yeah, fair. That's what, yeah. It's kind of crazy to me that some people are actually like so deep into theory crafting Pokemon competitively, because there's like so fucking many of them. Like, how do you keep overview over everything? It's the same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, they have 10k cards by now. 10k different cards. How the fuck do you remember that a random card like 20 years ago is like the card that you will need to break a new combo for some reason? Which, funny enough, you know how Pokemon and Magic the Gathering have set rotation? Okay, for anybody that doesn't know card games, basically, every other month or something, they bring out a new card set. And when you have set rotation in a game, that means usually you are only allowed to play cards from the last 4 or like so many sets. So you're not allowed to take cards from an older card pool that is not in the set rotation. That way you can kind of circumvent like power creep, like that you have to make cards stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So people keep buying your stuff because they just can't play with older cards. So they always have to have newer cards. That's how you circumvent power creep to a level. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have that. You're able to always play every single card that was ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless it is on the ban list. In Forbidden. You can play every single card. And that means that, like, sometimes a new set of cards gets, like, announced. And it's, like, supposedly just a normal new archetype with, like, a new little gimmick or something. But then somebody's like, wait a minute. I remember this very specific certain card that, like, came out, like, 15 years ago. And that has an effect that really, really synergizes with whatever card set just came out. And then they just use this card in a new combination of, like, other combos to completely break the game and make one deck be the absolutely dominant one in the metagame. Like, nobody ever plays another deck because it's so good because of this interaction. And then, like, the card gets banned. But, like, it's so fucking funny whenever that happens. Like, there was a meta for some time. Smoke grenade of the thief. There was a meta time. What do you call it? Like an era, I guess, like an era in the metagame of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where exactly that happened, and there was basically a combination of cards. Including a really, really old, really fucking ugly card that suddenly became meta. And this ugly fucking motherfucking card is this one. The Smoke Grenade of the Thief. This card came out really long ago. And the fucking effect of this card is like... Okay, you gotta imagine this from the normal card game, okay? When this card is destroyed by a card effect while equipped to a monster, look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. So, okay, we need to look at this card like how it would be used in the game. Usually, you play a equipped card on a monster. And then you just, you have it on the monster. And then you have to have an effect that specifically destroys a spell card. That is usually something you don't really have in every deck, and usually you're only allowed to destroy your opponent's spell cards. So you equip this to your monster, and then the card just sits there and doesn't do anything. But basically, there was a card set that came out that had like some monster that had effects that could equip cards from the deck. So you take this card from the deck and equip it to the monster, and then they had effects that would activate by destroying their own equipped cards. So you would get this from the deck, equip it to your monster, destroy it, look at your opponent's cards, discard one card from their hand, And then you would loop this card from the graveyard back and forth. Back and forth. You would put it back on the monster, you would destroy it again, you would back it on the monster until the opponent doesn't have a hand in their... Like, until the opponent doesn't have a single card in their hand anymore. Like, it was basically a hand loop. You loop every single card out of their hands. And that just, like, randomly happened. Because it's, like, a shit card that nobody used to play. That was really bad at the time when it came out. Just suddenly had a synergy with something that nobody had thought about. Yeah. Anyways, that's why I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. That is a super good sounding card. It is a shitty card because there was no there was no way to trigger this back in the days. And I mean, mainly because back in the days, whenever you destroyed the card, it would go to the grave and then you can't use it anymore. But over time, the graveyard became an additional resource where people could like play cards that get cards back from the graveyard, which wasn't really happening before. And because of that, because of the combination of that, the card became really good. It's a good sounding card. Sure. If you think so. Oh my god, I can't talk. If you think so. Power creep in cards is mega annoying. New X cards are going to give 3 prize cards instead of the basic 2. Yeah, that's fucking insane. Like, power creep is like what kills card games. I'm very surprised that Yu-Gi-Oh! isn't dead yet. Like, there have been so many situations where it's like, okay, no, this specific change that they did, or like the way the metagame is now, is so bad that the game will die in a year. And then they somehow just came back. They just like made it work again. They just pulled it out of the gutter, and like suddenly the fucking game was playable again. So I'm happy about that. I fucking love the game. I mean, I specifically love the game because there are so many dragons that I can play, and they're pretty cool and hot sometimes. Not every time, but sometimes. All right, I still haven't eaten like a single bite more out of my bread. I literally just took 1 bite now. I need something to do real fast. Does anybody have something to do? I need to eat my food, please. Oh, I'm gonna starve. Hyper pendulum trap X fusion. Yeah, kind of that. I mean, one of the main things that people always like say about Yu-Gi-Oh! That is like very true is it has way too much text on it. Every single fucking card has way too much text on it. In Pokemon, it's like 1 sentence. In Magic, it's maybe 2-3 sentences, and you have keywords that always say what the card does without having to explain it in a sentence. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Always like prints out every single thing the card does in its entirety. It never has keywords. Like, it does have some keywords, but they never get shortened down. So it's always like basically a fucking wall of text, and that like is always something that people really don't like about the game, and I get that. But there's one card that is like the card with the most text in Yu-Gi-Oh! On one card. So I'm gonna look that one up real fast. Endymion the Magical. Alright. There he is, my beautiful king. Trying to find something where the text is actually visible. Nope. Bro, can I get a big version, please? I cannot read anything here. No, that's fucking Spanish. What the fuck? Endymion, le puissant maître de magique. Ah, oui, mon ami. Ah. It's the mighty master of magic. Yeah. Endymion, the mighty master of magic. Nope. No. Okay, this one looks good. God, what the fuck? This one's in German. Ew. Ew, German. What the fuck? Ew. Alright, I got an English one. Okay. So, behold, the card with the most text on one card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Up to date. Endymion, the mighty master of magic. I don't know the total number of words, but I think it's about like 130 or something. So like, because they thought like, okay, we have the normal text box down here, you know, but clearly enough, this just isn't enough. So we just need to add another text box for more text. Yeah, so that's yeah. I like this deck, by the way. I did play this guy for quite a while because I like the way the deck played. But yeah, it's something for sure. It is something for sure, and I get why people don't want to get into the game because of that. Who wrote this shit? I mean, you know, somebody fucking smoked out of their mind, probably. Is the text situation somehow better in Japanese, assuming Yu-Gi-Oh is in Japanese game? Well, let me show you the magical master of magic in Japanese. Japanese. And you might find. Let me find it. No, this English. I guess this one. It doesn't really show that well, but whatever, it's fine. So, this is what the card looks like in Japanese. So let me answer you. No. No. It's not better. It's even worse, I would argue. Because this shit has kanji in it. This shit has kanji in it. And as you can see on the top, it also has the little versions. Like, basically, there's like usually, whenever you need like a simplified version of kanjis, where it's like, okay, we have kanjis in this text, but we expect like people to read it that don't know all the kanjis. Like, for example, like high school people or something. They usually put like a little hiragana above the kanji, which basically spells out what the kanji means. So you have that above I don't know how they're called again. I forgot about it, but yeah, they also have that in the small text, by the way. They also have that in the small text. So it's even worse. Like, you have to imagine, the card is normally this big in real life on your monitor if you have full screen now. This is how big the card is in real life. How the fuck are you supposed to read this shit in Japanese? Yep. Anyways. It's a situation for sure. It is a situation. Also, welcome in, Leon. Hello, Leoncino. How are you doing? Ordinary sausage YouTube viewing. Alright, let me see what the fuck Romo sent me here. That is a fucking 50-minute video. How to beat Dark Souls without walking. Excuse me? What? I think I watched this. I think I watched this, but I think I watched like a cut-down version of this. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna look into it. Sure, we're just gonna look into it. We're just gonna look into it while I'm eating for a second. So if I remember correctly, okay, I'm not gonna spoil. Let's just get into it. Let's just look at it for a second. I'm gonna be right there. New strategy, essaying your enemies so much that they give up. Hey, dummy, hi! Yeah, honestly, very, very smart thing to do. Wait, they actually fucking...
And James says, ow, 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 ow.
What the fuck is happening? Good lord. Souls without walking. Is it? Wait, are they co-oping this? Is this co-op? I'm so confused by this because I thought this would just be like a challenge run or something.
As the loser of the previous challenge, we decided to give James another chance.
What the fuck? They actually fucking voiced this over with like Top Gear TTS or some shit? What the fuck?
After breaking
Huh?
his legs, of course.
Oh, cock.
Cock.
First order of business is to figure out how to move. Forward was easy enough, as attacking moves you forward. Turning around, however...
Wait, I don't know what Top Gear sounds like. I never watched a single Top Gear. Darkseid has seamless co-op now. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I've seen Mousy and Connor play, I think. Alright. Okay, can somebody tell me if this is actually the Top Gear voice or if it's just the guy making a British accent, which is probably true.
Fortunately, the hunter starts with the bow, which can be used to aim and... Hang on,
It's all over, mate.
Oh, cock. Still, we can choose
It's
the
2 gear?
binoculars
Yeah, it's
as
way
our
2 gear.
starting gift. It is so unbelievably slow, but you do start with it from the get-go. Now for some basic
Okay, so I guess the way that they're just gonna move forward is just, it is their voice. Oh my god, this person basically had to fucking TTS the entirety of the fucking voiceover. Oh my fucking god. You remember that the intro that I cut for the birthday? That took me a day. That took me 3 to 6 hours to just get all the voices from the TTS. Like around 3 to 4 hours. To get all the voices and cut them up into the pieces that I needed for the video. And that was only like maybe 3 minutes of TTS. I think this is nothing compared to what they're doing in game. Oh god, I'm scared.
For faster movement, and use the lock-on to turn around in a pinch. Contrary to popular belief, backsteps do have iframes. Problem is, it's only 4 frames. The more important
Yeah, that is very much
is the
dedication.
near
Holy shit.
infinite poise you get during the starting frames. After that, we can finally pick up our starting gear. An upgrade for sure, but it wasn't going to make our lives easier anytime soon.
Oh my fucking god.
Ow.
Wait, he actually isn't allowed to use the fucking arrow like movement key?
Even a
Oh my
simple
god.
hollow proved to be a challenge.
That's
At
fucked
least
up.
we can get the jump on this guy. Should be easy enough. As it turned out, attacks that knock you backwards and not being able to move forward didn't mix too well.
I'm gonna fucking die. Oh wait, he can fucking
Oh, cock.
Oh, that means he also can't roll? What? Like, that's so weird though.
Backsteps. It won't be precise enough to dodge anything, and you'll still have to close back the distance.
Oh yeah, I know, because he can't push the directional key. That's why he can't roll either. Oh my god. That's fucked up. Oh god.
The most pressing matter is, of course, mobility, or lack thereof.
Bah.
So before heading out, we
Straight
make
up not
sure
allowed
to
to
pick
use
up all
movement
the
keys.
items,
God, that's
including
so
the
fucking
homeward
shit.
bowls.
Like,
Regular
honestly,
bowls are
like,
hard
you know,
enough, so our only real
I respect people that go the extra mile to do this, but holy fuck. That must have been, that has to be fucking soul crushing while you're trying to get this. God damn it, I would not be able to do that.
is up to the bird. After reaching
He's
the
just
bird
moving
and
along,
picking
it's
up
so
a nearby
dumb.
shield, we head down to the undead merchant.
There's a patience level of fucking rock. Yeah, how the fuck does he do this?
For the significantly faster aim. After that, we stock up on arrows and buy around 30 fire bombs. The damage is, well, not the best, but at least it can fire from a safe distance. Before heading up to the Taurus Demon, we stop by a stack of barrels.
Holy mother! Did you see that?
Okay, well that's nice. Upgrade
After crossing
materials.
the fog gate. Ow! Taking care of the archers, we meet with the Taurus
How the fuck
Demon.
does he do so much damage with the fucking arrows to
Our
these
only
guys?
defense is backsteps, so we need to kill the Taurus Demon before the bridge runs out. Arrows are too slow for this, so we use
Oh my
the
fucking god,
firebombs
it does so much damage. The explosive do so much fucking damage. What the fuck? Huh?
Now that we have a nice amount in the bank, we can start thinking about weapons. But before that, we need to reach Andre. To that
Oh
end,
god,
we
that's gonna
head
be
up to the
awful
undead
while backwalking. Yeah. How is that even gonna be
to bait
possible?
The fire from a relatively safe location. Ow! In this location, the fire only hits once. And after that initial blast, we can safely head down the bridge.
Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Here's the Brozzers. Under the bridge, we meet up with the dragon. Or at least the rear end of it.
Oh, I
Well,
would love
I'm
to meet
already
up with the
holding
rear end
up,
of
so
the
it'd be a
dragon.
damn shame to not take advantage. With a couple dozen arrows and some patience, we can cut down the tail for a decent early game weapon.
Alright,
Look at that.
alright.
The rats
I'm done with my
can be a
food. I'm done with the food. Sorry for sorry that it took so long. I'm gonna go wash hands, and then I'm gonna hop over to VR. Okay, that all good? That all pog? That all freaking chill? Okay, wait. Okay, we have two options now. I can do this streamer thing and keep the video playing while I'm fucking trying to set up. Or I can just give you the BRB screen with some music while I'm setting up the VR. So which would you guys prefer? I'm leaving this up to you guys. Let the video play. I shall do so. Damn. Am I finally a real streamer now? Now that I can like keep videos playing while I'm doing something else? That's crazy, dude. I finally made it. I finally made it. I'm a parasite upon society. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright. I'll set my stuff up and I'll be right back, okay? And once I'm back, we go over to VR. You might hear the sound go weird for a second while I'm switching off. Maybe it's gonna get a little bit louder. I don't know. So you'll just notice whenever I'm back. I'm gonna switch to the game once I'm back. All right. See you in a second.
Bit of a pain in the ass because the last thing you want is getting poisoned. Never mind. Could be worse.
Hang on.
And then it was. Oh, cock. 99 firebombs, because this is going to be a long journey. Should be the last time we buy firebombs.
Shut up, Zarek, it's not loud.
You may think spending this much on firebombs is wasteful, but we can get back a lot of souls with item pickups. After reaching the new Lundo ruins, we head up, use the master key, and enter the Valley of Drakes. As the name suggests, the place is crawling with, well, drakes. This one in particular, however, can't move. There is also a ledge, and we happen to have 99 firebombs. You can see where this is going. After the dragon, we can get a healthy amount of souls, a shield, and a sword. That was against a stationary enemy. The other drakes won't be that easy, unless, of course, they get stuck in the terrain. Easy enough, but the next one, not so much. Cock. Unless, of course, you use the bow to distract, which increases the amount they need to turn before attacking. Now, there was only one obstacle remaining. Cock. Cheese. Not the best weapon in the world, but it does its job. After that, it was a quick trip up to Andre. We can get the grass crest shield and a longbow for longer range.
Watch this. Oh, hang on.
After quitting out, we get the jump on the crystal lizard for some twinkling titanites. We're almost to the undead parish. Only thing remaining is the Darkroot Garden, which should be... Quit out if you get grabbed, and use firebombs.
This was a present from Snoop Dogg a few years ago when I made an album with him. It actually makes the noise bling when you hold it up to the camera. Look, it goes bling. Well, I'll just give this a little...
Require smithing, then speak to me.
It's the first weapon we ever saw. It's light enough to use while staying below 25% equip load. It's easy to get with the Master Key, and it's upgraded with twinkling Titanites. It's the perfect one-handed weapon, and it's called the Astora Straight Sword. I'm never financially recovering from those wasted, twinkling Titanites. Never mind. Could be worse. Oh, cock.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward.
He's quite a sweet fellow, really. I think I'll call him Bob.
Let's not be greedy now.
Moments later, Bob is dismembered.
Normally, I would wait for Anolondo, but we need the health, stamina, and endurance right now. We head down and down, past the new Lundo ruins, past the Valley of Drakes, and into Blight Town. Now, we don't exactly have the damage to deal with these, but we can use the extra health from the ring, plus the near-infinite poise. After that humiliating defeat, I once again turned to my old addiction. You may be thinking I'm going to Blight Town with these firebombs, but what I'm instead going to do is this. Ow! Oh, cock. The shortcut lever to New Lundo, as well as our choice of weapon, was unfortunately behind a key. That's where the bow and arrow comes in. After picking up a green shard along the way, should come in handy later, we go down past the lever room for our weapon of choice. Why not use the short or the long bow? Well, it's because the composite bow has the highest damage by far. After unlocking the shortcut for later, we warp back to Andre. With headshots, we can now deal with most enemies from a safe distance. Without
Alright, tiny
breaking
little
the back.
update. I
This
was about to
should
start
come in
everything,
handy
but
for
it
the
crashed, so I need
barbarians
to
on the
restart it
entrance
again.
As well as Quilla.
I'll be right back.
Cock. The trick here is to lure in one by one and use the Drake Sword's two-handed... Ow! The actual trick here is to use repeated headshots to stun lock it. Since there were a lot of ladders, resting at a bonfire was not an option. Well, unless you want to be stuck here forever with Quelaag, in which case, based. Unfortunately, the poison swamp and mosquitoes were not making things easy. Having an upgraded bow helps, and it's good practice since we'll be manually aiming a lot. Speaking of, Quelaag can be stunned, similar to how we stun-locked the barbarians by aiming for the human portion. Watch this. Oh, hang on. What on earth?
That didn't work. But just to be sure, let's see it again from several angles.
Get out. Right, where the hell do you think I'm going to go? Oh, man. And the great question that we are addressing on this occasion is cheese versus cheese. We can use the accessibility ramp placed in front of Miyazaki-san's Quelag observation deck. With the bell rung, we can head on to Sen's fortress and make the long journey up to Anor Londo. Oh, cock. We can't kill the gargoyles and ring the bell to open the gate. So this leaves us with only one choice. In this state, you cannot use your bow to aim. However, pressing aim will turn you in a seemingly random direction. I think it has something to do with the initial location where the death cam was triggered. Use trial and error until you get the right angle and punch to move forward or backstep to move backwards. Thankfully, we can stop by the bonfire. Kindle if you haven't already, because this is going to be a one-way trip.
All right, one more try. Let's see if it works.
Once we enter Sen's fortress, we can now quit out to disable the death cam. We are now locked in. There will be no escape until we beat Anor Londo and receive the Lord Vessel. To no one's surprise, we were ill-equipped to face the challenges of Sen's fortress. One thing we can improve easily is the number of Estus flasks. Cock. The Astora straight sword prevents skeletons from reassembling. Now this would have been a helpful effect, if not for the fact that we can use our bow to kill the necromancers. Once we skip the entire map using a quick shortcut, we can jump down and summon up Paladin Leroy. Hi. After picking up the cleric set, we head down to Pinwheel. Leroy can deal the bulk of the damage while we sort out the clones using our bow. Or at least, that was the original plan. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, God in heaven. You heap of dog. For the next step of our plan, we need a ring. Any ring works, except for the ring of favor and protection. Now back to Andre. We use our mouse to hover over the arrow. Click the arrow and press by at the same time. Press once more to get the insufficient soul message.
Get yourself killed.
After that, open up the system menu. Hold right-click, select Quit Game,
I'm gonna try it one last time.
After the message
if it doesn't work, we're doing something else.
And drop minus 998. This works for pretty much any item that can be stacked, but having a few thousand longswords can cause some issues. which of course we can exploit. Remember that cleric set we picked up earlier? Upgrade the hat to +5. Equip and unequip the hat, pop a humanity, and during the animation, press the second weapon slot. After that, try to unequip the ring. Finally, equip the priest's hat. We have now spawned a fully upgraded Black Knight sword from thin air.
Also, what the fuck? They're cheating! What the hell? I thought they were gonna do like a vanilla run. What the fuck?
The damage is superb, but it is a bit on the slower side, and the range isn't great either. To solve some of these issues, we head to the Dark Root Garden.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna stop the video for a second and see what happens.
Melee ones are fine, but this filthy mage tends to roll back and spam spells, and we don't exactly have the best forward movement.
I'm just having a permanent loading. Is it still like lagging or is it all right? It's a bit difficult for me to see. Like I have a permanent loading cursor basically now. It's a little bit weird. It might actually be the VR fucking everything now. I don't know why it's so like over. My PC, it might just be the VR at the fucking streaming. Now give me a second. I'm thinking of CPU still okay. Alright, I'm just gonna try to launch it again and we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna try to launch it again and we'll see what happens. Also, yeah, this is not gonna, like, I'm gonna be very quiet. I'm gonna tell you that in you know, ahead of times. And I do not want to scream the entire time. Also, let me just hop over here so it isn't too, you know, weird. I can give you some music if you want to. I can do that. Let's put some music. All right, Prage, we're starting Beat Sabers up now. Pray that it's gonna work. I'm waiting. Which is not a good sign. Yep. It fucking died. Alright. I guess we're not doing this after all. I could try to do this without, but that's gonna not. Okay, never mind. We're not doing it. I think we're not doing it. I think we're not doing it today. That's so unfortunate, man. I think my graphics card might just not be good enough to handle it. I think that's the main problem. Like, I can't. I wanted to basically open up a compositor as well as the game, but I think that's just too much for my graphics card. So yeah, I guess we're not doing that. Well, very sorry about that. Just wait for the new GPU. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do probably. Unfortunate. I was looking forward to this, dude. I've been learning. I've been trying. Ugh. Man. Whatever. Oh my fucking god! I have like 2K drop frames, by the way. Can you give me a quick test to see how long messages take to appear now? Just to see how much of a delay we have. Okay, I see the pads now. Let's see how long that took. How long does it look like for you guys? For me, it seems like immediately. I mean, sure, I guess. You never got to do tier lists when you were having a birthday stream? That's true. That is true. We could do the tier list. Fair enough. Just put everything away real fast so it doesn't fly around. Well, that was wasted time then. That was fucking wasted time. But it is what it is. We just gotta work with what we have. We just gotta work with what we have. Unfortunate. This is a test. All right, let's see. How long does it take? How long does it take? Do I need to restart to catch up, or is it all good? 30 seconds of delay. Okay, yeah, we're restarting. We're restarting. That's I think we're just gonna go